Note, this video and all clips used in this video are protected under fair use. Kamen Rider ZO and the Kamen Rider franchise are owned by Toa and Shotaro Shinomori. I claim no ownership to any of the clips used in this video. Thank you.
Toei Super Hero Fair. Kamen Rider ZO 誕生。正義の使者仮面ライダー ZO の前に立ちはだかる無敵の完全生物ネオ生命体とは。ネオ生命体からヒロシ君を守る地球の危機を救うんだ。行けライダー、僕らのヒーロー。仮面ライダー ZO。
Hello guys, welcome to a new review. And today we're going to reviewing my first real thing of Kamen Rider. Yeah, I posted a video of me messing around with a lock seat from Gaim a few months back, but I'm finally going to be doing a full-on review. This is also my first video with some editing in it. Well, a significant amount of editing. As you probably saw, I put in a disclaimer, fair use disclaimer, and the trailer. So yes, Kamen Rider ZO. I have my notes right here that I took while watching the movie. I've already seen it once, so I saw it again. So yeah. I'll basically go over a quick summary of the film itself. In the beginning, of course, we get our logos with some eerie music over them, and then we are given a shot of a forest, and then ZO himself, naked, along with a hovering grasshopper. Then a music box opens, alerting ZO that Hiroshi, who is the person he's supposed to be protecting, is in danger. And along with that, we get some split shots of nature and some various other things. Then ZO enters rider form, and then the title screen comes up. Then the main villain of the film, Doris, who I will be referring to as female, despite them using male pronouns in the movie. I refer to Doris as female since it's a feminine name. And I'm just gonna say, well, she appears in a junkyard, and I'm just gonna say, the CGI in this film was bad. Yes, I know it was the early to mid-90s. However, really, this is right after Shin, which had some of the best special effects I've seen in Kamen Rider. So, yeah. Even the Star Wars Special Editions had better CGI than this. And then Doris unveils herself from a... unveils herself to the viewer. And not to mention, and we go from some really bad CGI to some great practical effects. Her costume is awesome. And this isn't necessarily the first Evil Rider. Actually, it's not the first Evil Rider. The first Evil Rider was, Shadow Moon from Kamen Rider Black. From Kamen Rider Black. But anyway, and it's just a good-looking suit. And another interesting thing, speaking of Black, Black's henshin belt is actually incorporated into Doris's design. I think they may have had the prop left over and incorporated it into her suit. But if you look at her costume, you can actually see the Grandmaster, I believe it's called, which is the name of Black's henshin belt, actually snuck into the design. So yeah. Okay. Then we cut to ZO in human form on his motorcycle. And then a shot of Hiroshi's house, and then ZO enters it and rummages and then he rummages through the professor's office and finds a picture of and then we get a shot of a picture of Hiroshi. Then we go to a shot of Hiroshi himself and his friends. And after they leave, Doris spots Hiroshi. And then Hiroshi notices Doris. Then Doris chases Hiroshi down. Then Doris reveals her basically monster form to the public. Then ZO senses that Hiroshi is in danger, and then he goes after him. And then he goes to save him. Next up, Doris terrorizes the public with lasers! Page 1. Next up, Doris turns into pod form and chases Hiroshi again. And once again, horrible CGI. Then Hiroshi runs to a building. And then we get a point of view shot from Doris, who then turns into a blade. And then she cuts a hole around Hiroshi. Then she grabs Hiroshi, but then ZO breaks through a wall. And the two start fighting. And then we get another POV shot. Oh yes, and then he, of course, hits Doris with a motorcycle and severs her hand. Then we get another POV shot from Doris, revealing a little bit of ZO's past. Doris reforms her arm, and then the two start fighting. And then ZO appears to be powered by Doris, and then she throws him out the window. When she jumps down, the two continue fighting, and then ZO gets the upper ground on Doris, and then she is impaled by a fountain. There we go. We cut to a shot of the professor screwing around. The professor doesn't believe Then Hiroshi tells the professor about both Doris and ZO, but he doesn't believe Hiroshi. And then we find out Hiroshi's father is missing. Gee, what's Japan's obsession with missing/dead parents? We have Attack on Titan, Pokemon, and oh yes, Metalder, Jaspion, and many other examples of that. And then Hiroshi goes to the professor's office, and we get some somber music. We get some more foreshadowing via the music box, and we get more backstory on ZO. Doris revives herself and births a spider and a bat. Interesting fact, most first monsters in Kamen Rider TV shows are actually either a spider or a bat. Those are the two main enemies of a grasshopper, which Ichigo was based on. Same thing goes for ZO. So, yeah. Then, ZO reveals his human form to Hiroshi, which causes him to freak out. Which, to be honest, I can't really blame him. We get an introduction to 4 new characters who are martial artists, and the 4 don't the 4 don't believe that ZO is protecting Hiroshi, even after ZO tells them that he's protecting Hiroshi. One of Doris's children, the Bat, reveals himself, and then him and ZO start the fight. Doris's other child, the Spider, reveals herself. Hiroshi and one of the martial artists are taken into a pocket dimension, and the Spider reveals her true form. And I should mention, this fight scene has some amazing stop motion in it. It's great stop motion, especially for the time. Well, actually, this was in the 90s, so it is just good stop motion. I'm so happy there are practical effects used. ZO then transforms into rider form and punches the bat, but it escapes and spider traps Hiroshi and the martial artist, whose name is Raiko, in her web. ZO enters the pocket dimension and fights the spider. Once again, great stop motion. I want that model of ZO now. ZO then defeats the spider by stabbing her with her own leg, which he broke off. Then ZO saves Hiroshi and Raiko. The bat then captures Hiroshi, and then ZO saves Hiroshi yet again. We then find out ZO was a human genetically modified against his will. And then we get a flashback of Hiroshi buying the stopwatch that's music box with his father. We find out that ZO and Doris are basically siblings, and then ZO fixes the music box. We get a lyrical version of that somber song with forest imagery. And oh my gosh, this song is awesome. It's so good. Watch ZO. You'll know what I mean. And then the bat returns and captures Hiroshi again. And then Doris reappears and ZO goes to save Hiroshi. ZO is then attacked by the bat, but then he kills it. And then we see Hiroshi's father completely messed up. Doris reveals her true self, her true form, which is kind of creepy looking. And then she goes into her beast form and the two fight. ZO is later turned into human form, and Hiroshi tries to destroy Doris's power source. ZO is then absorbed by Doris. Then the music box starts playing and Doris is put in a trance. After that, the professor destroys the pool and ZO escapes Doris, and then ZO kills her. Hiroshi's father dies, and as the building explodes, and then ZO gives his jacket to Hiroshi. And then, roll credits! This movie is awesome. I'm just gonna say that. It's a little short for my taste, but it is awesome. No filler, almost 100% practical effects, and good characters. It's such a good movie. If you can find it online. You can actually find it on YouTube. However, I use the Kiss Asian English sub. And, so yeah, if you can find ZO, definitely watch it. An easy 8 out of 10. It is a really, really good movie. So yeah, this is Bernie Games, signing off. Bye!